Welcome back to Euro 2024 predictions. Sophie, we are back with day 4 predictions. How are you?
Yeah, day 4, I want more. So the light target for this one, 2,100.
Oh, that's ambitious. Well, you heard the woman. Make sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe once again if you haven't already, so you see all of our videos. Of course, we've got day 4 predictions. If you've not already checked out our previous videos, make sure to do so. And tomorrow we will have day 5 predictions. Make sure, as always, to get your predictions down in the comments. And without further ado, let's get into the predictions, Sophie. We start with Romania versus Ukraine. And this game could be interesting. They're both in the same group as Belgium and Slovakia, who we're going to come on to in a minute. Do you think they've both got a good chance of getting through this group?
I think they do, to be honest. I'd say it's fairly even, possibly slightly more in favour of Ukraine, but yeah, they've got a chance, why not?
Yes, Romania, they've got a couple of decent players. They did well in the qualifying. They've got Puskas, they've got Hadji, and they've definitely got some goals in that team. As for Ukraine, they always seem to overperform as far as I'm concerned, and that's not an insult. I just think they're very well drilled, and as a nation in general, they've got a good togetherness.
Yes, especially at the moment, yeah.
They've got Mykolenko, they've got Mudryk, they've got Yarmolenko. I think Ukraine will do well in this group. I think they're going to get through this group, and I think they will beat Romania. As for my prediction, I'm going to go Romania 1, Ukraine 2.
Oh, so yeah, I'm agreeing with you, actually. I was tempted to say 2-0, but I feel like that would be slightly harsh on Romania. With it being the first game, I think it could be a little bit more tasty, and I think Romania will go for it in this one because, as you mentioned, they've got quite a hard group, so they need to try and get something from this. But Ukraine have a very good team. They've got that togetherness there, and that can be the difference sometimes. You don't need amazing individuals. If you've got that solid togetherness in your team, you can go far.
Great.
And I think Ukraine will do it. I agree with your scoreline as well, so 2-1 for me.
2-1. Yeah, I have a good feeling about Ukraine. For me, I think they could be the dark horse of this tournament.
Okay.
They might get to the quarterfinals, who knows. On to the next game, Sophie. It's the other game in the same group. It's Belgium versus Slovakia. Belgium, strong favourites to win this game. It would be interesting if Slovakia were to surprise them. Slovakia have got a couple of decent players. They've got Suslov, they've got Skriniar, but Belgium, they've got so much quality.
They always have though, but
yeah,
like we've just said about Ukraine, and they have that togetherness. Belgium seem to lack that chemistry.
I was going to say Belgium, a little bit like England, lots of quality, but they never seem to do it. They never seem to win a competition. They should top this group, and they should win this game. If Kevin De Bruyne is playing at his best, with Lukaku in front of him scoring the goals, I mean, they've got so many great players, haven't they? They should win this game, and they should score a few goals. I think they could concede though, so I'm going to go for quite a few goals. I'm going to go Belgium 3, Slovakia 1.
No, I'm actually going to give Belgium a clean sheet, and I think that could do the team a world of good as long as they win it as well, rather than just a 0-0. I'm going to say 2-0 Belgium. I think they've got that quality. Coming up against Slovakia, who aren't a bad team, I think 2-0 will really do them the world of good. So I'm going to back it. I don't think it's going to be a straightforward game, to be honest, because as we've mentioned, Belgium at times they do look a little bit disjointed, and Slovakia could then benefit from that. But I'm going to lean towards the favourites. I'm going to say 2-0.
Okay, so we're both going for Belgium, quite comfortable there. It'd be interesting to see how far they can get. I'd be happy to see them win the Euros because it just changed things up. It's nice to see someone different win it. But
yeah, it'd be nice for England to win it though.
Of course. Well, that's the team I want to win the Euros most, of course, yes. On to the final game, Sophie. It's Austria versus France, and France are the favourites. They were the runners-up in the World Cup 2 years ago. They won the World Cup 6 years ago. Can they win the Euros here, Sophie? You'd expect them to get off to a winning start against Austria.
100%. I think for them, really, no offence to Austria, but this is quite a nice game to open it up with. If you could put a few goals past them, get that goal difference looking healthy, ultimately get the 3 points. But I think France, they've got to be the favourites of winning the group, but the whole competition as well. They've got a very, very good team.
France are very good. Yes, they've got Kante, Griezmann, Mbappe. Yeah, he's a superstar, isn't he? So yes, you would imagine France win this, but Austria have a couple of decent players in Limar, Sabitzer, and they are well drilled with Ralf Rangnick as the manager. Is it a free hit for Austria?
No, I think they've got to try and get like a draw from this. Ultimately,
they've got to try
3 points. Yeah,
they've got to try.
I think if you set up and just really, really difficult for France to break you down, that's your best bet in this one, I think. So just really defensive display, and you might get something. Yeah,
it's not impossible, and if Austria score first, then anything is possible. But I think France will be patient and slowly wear them down. So my prediction is Austria 0, France 2.
So I'm going to add another goal just because France going forward are frightening. So I'm going to say 3-0.
Oh.
I think it could be a case of the goals come quite late on.
Yeah.
As you've said, it could be being patient, break them down slowly but surely, tire them out possibly, and then punish them at the death. And yeah, I think they could put a few past them. So 3-0 for me.
3-0 to France, yeah. And are they your favourites to win the Euros?
They're up there.
Yeah. I think the 3 teams that are most backed to win the Euros are France, Germany and England. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. France, for me, probably the favourites. But of course, like we said, you've got Germany, who are the hosts, and Portugal, they're a good team.
They are actually, and no one's really talking about them, so.
Well, we will be tomorrow, because they will be in the day 5 predictions tomorrow. Guys, that does wrap up today's video. Like I said, share your predictions down in the comments. Let me know what you think the scores will be on day 4 of Euro 2024. As you know, myself and Sophie are doing daily predictions for the whole of Euro 2024, so make sure you are competing against us by getting your predictions down in the comments of each and every one of these videos, and at the end of the competition we will see who had the best predictions for the whole of Euro 2024. Make sure you've dropped a like and make sure you have subscribed. Thank you for joining me, Sophie.
Thank you.
We will see you tomorrow. Take care. Peace out.